Yes, people, we're live and you can hear us. You know, lots of transfer news. I can't believe how much transfer news is going on right now. I didn't think January was going to heat up this much, especially today. Today is massive news. I've even got, what's it called? The Cancelo, got Daps' reaction to it. I'm going to play it later on about Cancelo. You know, like, can't believe he's actually going to Bayern Munich. I don't know what's happened there. I really don't know what's happened there. But Daps has got a voice note for me to share to you guys. Big up everyone that's in here. Make sure you're smashing the like button. But I'm pretty sure Mo can tell you about what's going on today for people that don't know, man. Don't go anywhere.
Beautiful people, listen, we have tons of news for you. News that you would not expect. Maguire and Lindelof, one of them might leave. Elanga might leave to go somewhere. I'm going to let you know later. Willian, the big surprise, his agent just said that he might go to a top club. Already Fulham are in the top 6, so top club. What does that mean, Kaz? That means top 4 then.
I mean,
God.
Fulham's top 4 hopes is gone. Wait, what? I guarantee Tottenham.
Oh my God.
No, Tottenham. It's Tottenham.
Okay, the bookies just just told Arsenal that, oh my God, he's most likely to stay. So if you want to bid on Caicedo going to Arsenal, the bookies are telling you, no, keep your money to yourself. He's most likely to stay until the end of the season. Because also one more thing, Man United, your club, Cass, is linked with a midfielder, and we'll know later.
I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want
him. We'll tell people later.
We'll tell people later. Should we just let me just run the intro, guys? I'm gonna go through all your comments. Make sure you're smashing the like button. It's 25 likes and counting. Make sure you do that. Yeah, man. I'll be back in literally a second. Now we're back. Just like that. I don't even know where to start, Mo. I'm going to be so honest with you. I don't know where to start. Because there's a lot. I'm going to play the Pedro Porro song. I can't believe. Should we start with Pedro Porro quickly? What does the chat want? Because there's a Pedro Porro song made by Sean. If people don't know Sean, you might recognize his voice through this.
Oh, hi there. How you doing?
That's Sean for you guys. And he made a Tottenham song. And because the Pedro Porro is completely off, I guarantee to go get Dumfries now. Hey, look, you're happy. You're happy. I think I need to play that song for everybody to hear because it's actually that embarrassing. So it's hard to say where to start, but Mo, if you want me to start with the news, I mean with the Pedro Porro song.
But hold on. There is a new thing about Pedro Porro. Man United might go for Pedro Porro. I have seen 5 articles in front of me now. Listen, there is no smoke without fire.
Damn. Wait.
And
why would we need to do that?
I don't know.
We don't need a wing. We don't need a wing back or fullback.
You might hijack that. It means Dallow's injury is not that good. It's not looking good or something. And he's not expensive though. He's not that expensive.
Yeah.
But for some reason. But listen, there's only one place to start.
There is one
Chelsea.
Place. No. We talk about Porro. Let's get the Porro song. I need to get the Porro song.
Get the Porro song for the people to enjoy.
You know what? I was gonna put on my key. I should have put on my soundboard, but it's not really play worthy. But guys, this is Sean Spurs talk show, right? We're gonna be joined by a big sixpence, Monts. But here's the Pedro Porro song.
Oh, Sonny will score with Porro, so you're gonna hang on till tomorrow. Come what may. Oh, Porro, it's Porro. I love Pedro Porro. So joyous to watch him play.
Yo, Pedro damn Porro. What's going on, Tottenham fans? Porro. I love you.
But listen, Fabrizio Romano, it's not all doom and gloom. Fabrizio Romano just said that the deal can still happen. You have a day, Spurs fans. The club has a day, and listen, I think this is if they don't land Pedro Porro, they'll have to pay a premium for my guy Dumfries from the club, and it might happen. It might happen, but I'm gonna be happy with that. They can take Dumfries off our hands.
Dumfries,
They
like
can
you
take
call him, yeah.
Dumfries
Aye,
off our hands, my friend. And
yo, I can't lie.
listen,
It's a big blow for them. I'll be so real. Like it really is. Tottenham, man. That's a very. You know what? Do you know what it is, Mo? It's the. I know we can't. There's so much news that we can't talk on news for too long. Yeah, but
yeah,
over 2.3 million admin fees. Admin
yes.
fees. Oh my god. Do you want to structure the 2.3 million admin fees as well? It makes
It's
no
unbelievable.
sense. Honestly, Tottenham are disgusting because now it's a proper. Now I'm gonna get the frustrations through Tottenham fans. How do you go from Pedro Porro to Dumfries? Oh, it's a cheaper deal. How much is Dumfries, by the way? 15 million? 20
But
million?
no, 30,
30
30
million?
million.
Guaranteed. They're not even
Yeah.
gonna offer 30 million. They're gonna say 25 million, take it or leave it.
And then Inter are not gonna sell for 25 million. It's just it's
Mm.
not much because they got it doesn't like they don't have to. 25 million is not a lot. But listen, where do we go from here? The big one, I think we should go to the big one, to be honest.
What, Cancelo?
Maybe if you want to talk about Cancelo, we can talk about Cancelo. 61 million option to buy from Bayern Munich that can be triggered at the end of the season. But what happened there? Can I hear the note from Daps? What happened? How is the best left back in the world will let go on loan? What happened there?
I can't. It's something. I think that's is going to explain it clearly. But he did say to me over the phone, you know, when he got taken off against Chelsea,
Yeah.
it's that's where he thought, you know what, there's something up. You got hooked. Both senior players got hooked. But let me go through Daps's. I'm gonna go through Daps's voice note now. So he has sent this, by the way. So if people can hear this, let me know.
Easy. Hope everyone is having a good Monday.
Oh, that's my fault.
Get it away from your face.
Cancelo. Right. Firstly, I've been very consistent with it. Cancelo, for our system over the last couple of seasons, has been perfect. Going forward, he's a sensational player that can tuck in and play midfield fluidly. However, defensively, he's very similar to Trent as far as that he has got his flaws defensively. My biggest issue with Cancelo, though, has been the business end of seasons in big games. I struggled to see where he's ever turned up. That's why the last two seasons, Zinchenko has ended both seasons being our main left back, not Cancelo. Now, when he got subbed off at half-time against Chelsea in the league game, I wonder what had happened in the dressing room. I think it's very clear what's happened in the dressing room. He's very adamant that a team has to have everyone pulling in the same direction. No one questioning his system. I think Cancelo must have questioned his system. Otherwise, why are we looking to loan him out and not instantly sell him? You know, this is a rush. Pep wants him out of the club. So am I mad at us getting rid of Cancelo? I'm not mad at that. What it does make me struggle to understand is now we let Zinchenko go. Why did we let Zinchenko go? And who's coming in? Are we saying that Gomez is our backup to Ake at left back? Is that what we're doing? Going into a title race and pushing for a Champions League? But the biggest message is our board's never let us down. We have to trust the board. We have to trust Pep and know that they have something in mind. The transfer window does not close till tomorrow. So let's see what's going to happen. Either way, trust the board, trust Pep. They haven't let us down. Come on, City. Smash a like and subscribe. And I'll catch you later on.
There you go, man. That's that. So any Man City fans in here, obviously there's lots of questions. As he says, back your board, man. Trust your board and all sorts. So yeah, man, that's his message for you guys. But now there's questions. If they're letting one go, so easy, by the way, for a left back when they got Alphonso Davies, unless he's injured, it's like I'm seeing questions. Is Leroy Sane coming back the other way?
Listen, it's two different positions, completely two different positions, guys. Like this is, I think City are panicking. I know that everybody wants to trust Guardiola. I know that Guardiola is one of the best coaches in the history. I know he's probably the best coach in the world at the moment, but I think it's panicking, and I know City fans won't like that. I know City fans won't like that. If you have a player like Cancelo questioning Pep or like questioning a system and being loaned out, and he's one of the superstars of the team, being loaned out, that means there is a panic happening in the background. They didn't expect to be here, but because as Daps say, who's going to be the left back? Are you going to have Ake and Laporte and Sergio Gomez as your backup? I don't think so. That's not great. It's not good at all.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
not good at all. But good for Bayern Munich. Good for Bayern Munich. They're like gonna land a player on loan, and it is what it is.
But let's talk. I'm gonna go through some of the comments. I've asked the Leroy Sane question, and I've got why it might be a shock surprise for some, right? But let me go through some of the comments. Of course, Monts is gonna be joining us very soon. Big up Daps for obviously sliding in that voice note. So just bear with me at the moment. I want to big up everybody that's in here. If you don't mind, guys, make sure you smash the like button. Become a member today. It's in the pinned. It should be there right now as well.
I just did it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Right there as well. So who's in the building with us? I have to scroll up far. IQ
Oh yeah, there's
Insane.
a lot of
IQ Insane says Brighton not willing to let Caicedo go, so Arsenal turn to Tielemans. That's not a bad shout, to be fair. The board incompetence is unreal. Meanwhile, United looking for a 2 million midfield alone somewhere, LOL. Big up Jessica Lambert says, I'm not surprised about Cancelo. How comes? Sam, I don't know how to say your whole name, but I'm going to call you Samas or Sam. Cancelo to Bayern is crazy. Wayne, big up in the building. Daniel says, I love Cancelo, but Man City's answer to him leaving was no play is bigger than the club, so Pep and him have 100% fallen out. Big up Nathaniel, Kev. Big up Abdi Ali. Bailey 19 says, let Enzo go to Chelsea. We'll be collecting a certain man from Dortmund. Big W's. Obviously, big up Noz Hussein. Big up Ace in the building. The ones that he's usually here on a Monday with us. Daniel as well again says Tottenham bottled it again. Big up Sid, I see you. Adrian, I think I said a lot of names. Cancelo did question Pep. Jordan Brown says yes. Cass, football thicko Mo, BX Gunner, Mad Hatter. There's bare of you, man. But big up everyone that's actually in here with us right now. Make sure you are smashing the like button. Let's get this to like 200 likes. That's the minimum requirement. I think that's fair, isn't it, Mo?
Yeah. At least 100 likes now, guys. Listen, show us some respect with this transfer news. Get me 100 likes now. At the moment, there's 150 people here. We need likes right away.
Right away.
But
Yeah.
let me say thing about Cancelo.
Wait. But I got a question though. Yeah, I'm gonna ask the Leroy Sane question because Leroy Sane was actually been in England for the past week doing videos with like Pro Direct and stuff. Why is he in England all of a sudden? He don't holiday here. Remember, he got homesick. Now that's a weird one, isn't it? So that's why I say, why is Leroy Sane around? But why is selling Cancelo a panic buy? Why is it panicking?
Because they don't have a replacement. The last that you do, listen, Man City don't do this business. Man City don't do this business. They don't loan out their best attacking.
They're not loaning, but it's a loan with an obligation to buy.
With an option to buy.
Option to buy. So it's an option to
that
buy.
means it's up to Bayern Munich.
But that just means
Bayern Munich gonna assist.
I think one of the guys said in the comments, was it Mad Hat or something like that? So big up Mad Hat. I think he said but no player is bigger than the club. Once a player wants to act out, why should they keep him around in the squad when it could die? When it
but
could
that's
really
what
damage?
I mean.
Pep doesn't let anybody damage the dressing room.
But I don't think Cancelo is that stupid to do that. I don't know.
Is he?
I don't think so. But I think they kind of kept him, put him on the bench. Who cares?
You say that, yeah, but then
let him go.
But what about all the issues back at Man United? Like when you got this player in the dressing room, that player in the dressing room, it wasn't the same for them. But why is it the same energy for? Why is it different energy for City?
I am actually saying the same. Like I think that Pep should have controlled it better. You're loaning.
Sometimes you can't.
What sign does that send to the rest of the league when you're selling your best attacking left back on loan? You're not even selling him for a good value towards the end of the transfer window. They didn't want to sell Bernardo Silva last summer, so they didn't.
Well, you remember,
and you remember he wanted to leave.
But then remember, I've never heard of a panic sale. I've only heard of panic buys. So if anyone done a panic buy, was it not Bayern Munich and not Manchester City?
No, Bayern Munich was Bayern Munich. They want a left back. They got a left back.
But then why is it a panic station for
I
City?
think
but
because
I have to answer all the questions because you've got a Man City agenda.
I just think it's a panic. It's not a panic sale. there is a panic that happens in the club in the background. I
Mhm.
think news coming out is that, like as you said, Leroy Sane coming, Leroy Sane leaving. No player is bigger than the club. That means there is something that is happening in the background, and
Yeah,
it doesn't add up to me. It might be a fallout between between him and Pep. It might like what happened between Zlatan and Pep before, but and Eto and Pep. So are we never gonna like? I never gonna question Pep about like falling out with stars. You remember the
but
Aguero when he put Aguero on the bench.
I hear it. I'm not defending City, by the way, but I'm not going to be biased right now
I'm
during
not.
the transfer window. It's just that I'm gonna flip the script. I think this is brilliant by Man City because the only
Really.
way I look at it, if that was my club and they got rid of an absolute ick currently getting at Ten Hag right now, I'd be like, yeah, get fucking rid of him now. Do it now. I want him out
But
right
there's a
now.
difference. Cancelo is a good player,
Yeah,
and
but
he has been
it's
in
just
this team for years.
Pogba was also a very good player, and he was known to be toxic to the dressing room and toxic in this way and the other with his brothers and everything. Get him out.
So you think Cancelo is toxic? That's what you're telling
Well,
me.
that's what I think is. If you're on the bench, if Pep don't like you when you're one of your main players and you got too big for your boots because you think you should be doing this that, then you're a toxic player. In the end, you might not been before, but you didn't get with the program this season because when shit gets when shit turns to the left, why are you gonna start? Remember, they're still second place, and yes, they are out of a trophy and stuff. And yes, you have been benched by getting used at right back, and yes, you've been benched by young blood. So for me, you have to start questioning Cancelo more than the manager because it's like, bro, when shit gets left, why are you starting to turn up and be shit? Do you understand? Do you get what I mean? It's like, why are you doing that?
I get what you mean, but
I'm just
I
saying.
actually don't understand how a player can go down in form like this within a month.
Oh well, we can name many players. Son was one of them. You know, Cristiano Ronaldo was one of them. That's one was probably to do with age. The next one is probably he's not feeling it no
But
more.
with age, that's different. That's Cancelo.
Fabinho's form. We could say a lot of Salah's form compared to like. There's always these aspects, but
Oh my God, all City fans here is like, oh my God,
but
they have an agenda against City. I don't have agenda against City. I think that
I
Cancelo
get it. I get
is
it.
a brilliant player. But okay, I'm gonna hear. I know that we're gonna have the guest with us, right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'm pretty sure he has a lot to say on Cancelo.
but I'm gonna have one question for him when he comes on. Let me know when he's on, and then and then he's gonna answer, and then I want to see his reaction to that, and compared to if his club let go of his right back in the last day of the window or the last 2 days of the window, and watch the energy from every rival fan towards his club.
Suppose I've got to
If
fit
that
him in
happens,
first. He's got.
put him in,
Yeah.
pause, and then the question would be, and I'm sure he can hear me in the background. I'm 100% sure he can hear me in the background. If today Liverpool got rid of Trent because he wasn't happy on the bench yesterday, how many
Probably wants
rivals
him right
fan?
now. Yeah.
How many rivals fan will come after Jurgen Klopp, the owners, the fans, the club? Oh my God, you're getting rid of your best right back. You're getting rid of your best right back. You are panicking. The club is in distress. Something is wrong in the background. But when Pep gets rid of Cancelo, oh my God, this is the best move in the history of football. They are absolutely amazing. Why the energy is different?
I don't know. Monts, by the way, you are in here. I just had to, since you're late, I had to like drag you in and all that kind of stuff. Do all the edit stuff. You are here.
I'm just taking notes.
Yeah.
I'm just taking notes.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, Joe, is there any Mo? Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Any other notes you need? Anyone
No,
else?
I'm
You
just
sure?
I'm just giving you no, I'm just telling
Just-
you because I don't allow and
Is there
oh,
echo?
why I hear
Why is there echo? What's going on, Monts? Trying to ruin the stream?
Hey, what echo here? We got, bro, what echo?
I'm hearing a little bit of echo. You know what I'm saying?
There, I can't hear an echo. Is there
Wait,
echo?
I don't know.
No, I can't now.
No, I
It's good.
can't. It's all
It's all
gone.
right.
But yeah,
It's all
obviously,
right.
Monts in the building. Monts is in the little
Right.
phone.
Oh, hey, listen, today, I'm down bad, but today is a good day. I need Daps. I need Dappy. Where are you? I need Daps. It is the day today.
He basically said,
Just
It is
last
the day
year,
today.
I was
You have Man City.
just last year, 7 months ago, this Cancelo guy was the man. right back, left back, wears the 7 shirt, goals, assists, every pass in the book, right? Hey, hey. And then 2 days before the end of the window, less than 48 hours till the end of the window, he's fucking up to Bayern Munich.
But hey, Monts, but I have an agenda. I'm the one who's having an agenda. 2 days, in the last 2 days, you're sending one of the best left backs in the world, in the history, to Bayern Munich. But the club it's okay. Everything is good.
And
It's great.
man, them are telling me all that Rico Lewis prop, the praising, how good he's been. Nah, brother, Zhao just wanted to cut. He just wanted to go. Zhao just wanted to go. So you gloss it with the Rico Lewis prop. You see how that works? Because we all know, everyone, man, them are going to tell me, oh, but once, Kyle Walker and Rico Lewis, we have 2 right backs there. Kyle Walker cannot complete games of football like he used to. He's not that guy anymore. He's not going to give you 35 games. He's not. So, João Cancelo, while being a better left back at this moment in his career, is still a right back option for Man City. Well, not anymore, clearly. But do you know what I'm saying? Here we go. But listen, all I'm saying is, this is not something where people could you can't brush this. This is not brushable. I know Pep is fucking livid. He is fucking livid. Do you know why he's livid? Because he sold Zinchenko to the ops and now he's thriving. How about this? Do you know what he said to Cancelo? Why didn't you tell me this? And I would have kept Zinchenko. You fucking idiot. You fucking prick. Honestly, that's probably why Zinchenko was getting bullied by the players. Oh, Zhao wants to leave, you could have stayed here. I promise you, bro. You could have stayed here, fam. When they beat them 1-0 and Zinchenko was getting bullied after the game, fam.
Anyway, let's be serious about this. Let's be serious. Forget
Rico Lewis is a right back.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Forget the banter. I want to really ask seriously. City fans, who's gonna finish the season as your left back? Is it gonna be Ake, the actual makeshift? He's good. He has been absolutely doing good. But you want to tell me that you want to go to the end of the season with Nathan Ake, a makeshift left back, as your main one? Who's that?
But they've been doing makeshift left back for a minute now. You could even say Cancelo's a makeshift left back.
It has, but no. Okay, guys, when you have been playing left back for 2 years, don't tell me it's a makeshift.
What about
Cancelo is a very
Gomez?
attacking. He's an attacking fullback. He can play left. It's all right. It's not like a big deal. But Nathan Ake, he's been okay. He's been good because he scored a goal against Arsenal. Yes, he's very good defensively. Is he the guy going forward? You want to tell me that Pep would have chosen this in the beginning of the window to let go if one of his best attacking weapons in the last 2 days of the window? And now, what are they going to do now? They're going to look for a left back in this window, unless there is something that is happening in the background that we don't know about.
Well, there's something that isn't happening in the background at the moment. All the likes, guys. 105 likes, 240 people in it. What you guys doing, man? Just get on your burners. If you just subscribe, big up every single one that have just subscribed. All our, if you want to become a member, it's literally in the pinned as well. Come and support the channel. Big up everyone. We're going through all the news. I don't know if this is going to finish on an hour straight, but we're going to try. Because there is quite a lot of news. But obviously, Cancelo's the hot topic. Soon we're going to be talking on Enzo and Caicedo. I suppose we just got the Porro stuff out the way. Who cares? It's Spurs anyways. And then obviously a little few other things. Man United, Tielemans. Maybe even talk a little bit on Anthony Gordon and Maddison. Remember, Shelby has just left Newcastle. That means they're getting a midfielder. So we're going to have to speak on that a little bit. But yeah, man, back to the Cancelo stuff. Shall I go through some of the comments, Mo?
Yes. But I want to question, before you go through the comments, I'm going to ask the question. So the comment, why Man City fans don't take any criticism? Why their club is protected against any criticism? When Pep lost the game against Southampton, he was trying. It's on the players. The club doesn't. I don't get it. Every other fan base, they take criticism. So go ahead, read the comments. That will be, oh my God, you have an agenda. You don't know. You don't talk about our club. You guys don't want to take any criticism, as your club is running. It's the best club in the world, and it's run to perfection.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Go through the comments, man.
So Zeno here, big up Zeno, says there had been rumors on Blue Moon Forum about a falling out, Cancelo and Foden, Cancelo and Pep. So there must be more. Maybe that's why Foden's. Wait, you fell out.
You keep playing me left back, Pep. Why do you keep playing me left back for? Sorry.
Jessica Lambert, big up herself. She's saying recruitment board will be on this. Mustafa says it's a loan, not a sell. Daniel saying, Mo, you know Ben White is a central defender playing right back. Where is the issue? Ooh.
It is an issue. We keep saying it is an issue. That's
Well,
why he
he's
was
been one of the
subbed,
best right backs in
not
the league.
defensively.
He's been one of the most consistent.
Defensively, yes, but City are an offensive team because Saka's doing his job scoring goals, while Jack Grealish is not scoring goals. So they need a left back that will do something more.
Jordan Brown says Pep is the type of man to get rid of Cancelo and get Theo Hernandez though, or someone better. Can he get that
more toxic?
Ara is sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. JC won't make or break City. Have a chill pool. If Pep really wanted a right back, City can buy whoever. Dr. Footy says, Monts, what are you chatting? Dr. Footy says that. And BX Gunner says, City had a great run. Dynasty's over. It happens. Do you not agree with that?
Ooh.
No? It's an
Say that
awkward
again?
question. He said that's all. He basically said this.
Go ahead.
Hey, yo, hey, man, hey, there's a blip in the Matrix. Hey,
Big man thing, yeah. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good.
Alright, let me talk. I'll repeat it to you, Mo. BX Gunner, Arsenal fan, said City had a great run. Dynasty over. It happens. That's what he said.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Hey, how are we having this much fun over transfers? Hey, Mo looks like he's about to cry. Yo, this is funny. Daps also said Mo can.
Oh yes, okay. I didn't want to say that.
He said
Mo.
He said you can suck out.
I told you, man. They don't take criticism.
I
They
big
don't
up
want
Football Matters
anybody to
FC
talk
in the
about their
building.
club. You can only talk positive about their club. But anyway, I disagree with what Buck's gonna say.
Yeah, man. Sound was out in full effect, man. That was funny.
Yeah.
See that is absolutely fucking funny, bro. I didn't even want to swear. I thought my swearing would be down to a minimal, but I had to do it. I thought I could make this stream potentially for kids under the age of 13 and click that button. I can't.
So let me tell
cancelled.
you something, guys, about City. Okay, this is the last thing I'm gonna say because it looks like people are getting mad for real. They tell us that they're gonna go through an overhaul in the summer, but when we say the club is a little bit panic in the background and not everything is going well, they say we have an agenda. So I don't get that. You guys are saying that you're gonna go through an overhaul. That means the club is not as stable as it used to be in the last 3-4 years when you won all these trophies. So we'll see how it is.
Yeah, man. So, all right, cool. So, to rate this this Cancelo thing, one last question on the Man City part. Do they go out and buy a new left back, or do they continue with the same squad to the end of the season?
Bro.
Because, you know, it's magic. You laugh now. We're laughing now, yeah? But knowing City, they'll go get a top-tier left back from somewhere, or some absolute baller, and then throughout the season, you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah, well, until then, hold that. We got, if City are these great juggernauts, which they are, at times, and we have to understand that they are probably going to bounce back very quickly. You have to take the moments where they're in the mud, like today. You have to take the meltdowns for where we can get them, like today.
They do need they do need a left back, and I think they will go get a left back. And if it is the case that they do get Leroy Sane coming back, like imagine if he does come back on loan for them or something along those lines potentially, then long day for the league, man. Long day, bruv. Because see that man playing back left wing, it's game over. It's game
260 over. People cast, and we have only 130 likes. I'm annoyed. I'm getting annoyed.
More than that, you got 290.
Yeah.
I'm getting annoyed. This is 130 likes. That's... Come on.
Don't shoot.
Come on. People, I need the likes at least at 200
Mo, you live in America, you know, your aggression is different. Like, I get it. Your police over there are mad, innit? So you just like, don't.
Got the freaking guns in the bedroom behind me, and it's not looking good.
It's not looking good. But obviously, moving on from the City stuff, I think it's there's something. Could you see?
Do we have to? Sorry, do we have to?
I mean, we don't have to, but I mean,
sorry, no, we can't. Sorry. Like, I'll take my part later. Yeah, go on.
I mean, if you got something to say on them, I mean, say it now. While people in it, 300 people in it, so. tit for tat. There you go.
I just think it's just being a bit downplayed, the Cancelo thing. Like you saw the quote, if they want to buy him, 70 M's. So understand what Pep is letting go. Obviously, again, he says he don't want.
What's the option to buy? What's the price on it?
70
61 million,
M's.
61 pounds, 61 million pounds. So 70 million euros.
He's going Europe, so
Yeah.
it's 70 M's. It's
You are
70
reading. You are reading. You are. I know what you're doing here.
What's
It's 70
wait? I
million.
don't get it. What's
My
wrong?
number.
What's wrong with
It's
70 M's?
18 million
No.
dollars.
Yeah, of course. But this is the
What-
standard.
what-
of player.
I'm saying, what's wrong with is that too cheap?
No. It's not even the price, bro. It's the caliber of player that is walking out that door. I don't care how shit Cancelo is playing, bro. It don't matter. Just like Mo wanted to
Okay,
say.
why do you have
if
that?
Trent
Why
walked
don't?
out
Why,
that
okay,
door-
cool. Then why do you want Fabinho to leave in the summer since that's the same kind of caliber of player who's had the same kind of drop off? Then
No, the drop off's not the same. The drop-off's
okay.
not the same.
What about
No,
okay?
Fabinho's 39. Fabinho's 39.
But it's the awkward question. We need to talk about Liverpool, by the way. You think I forgot?
I will talk about Liverpool, but today is D-Day. It's D-Day today.
I mean,
You know what I'm
okay, but all right. Look, maybe it is, but it's just the questions have to be
Yeah.
asked, and obviously it can't just all be about City.
No,
But does anyone have any? Matt, is a good question to finish up with. What replacements do you have in mind that they might get? Because it has to be someone quick.
Is there a buyback clause for Zinchenko?
No.
No.
But someone that's rumored to be out the door, Kieran Tierney. Is he the Pep type
He
player?
won't go for that. He won't go for that. He's below that level.
I've got a guy still. His name's Kostas
Simic.
Tsimikas, who obviously wants a bit more game time at times.
Ben
Maybe
Chil-
might not want him.
Ilias is saying apparently
Maybe
they
no.
I see a lot of Ben Chilwells. Ben
He's
Chil-
injured.
I just call him
He's not back.
I just called him Ben Chilwell. I'm a
You
genius.
might could grab Kostas, bro. If you man want Tsimikas, let me know if you want Tsimikas. I'll see if I can get sorted out for the loan of you, G. I got
Yeah.
you, bro.
Yeah. Okay. What about anyone else? Has anyone else in the chat got any options that you can think of? Because I can't really think of any. Grimaldo, BX Gunner. I think they got someone similar though because they do have still Sergio Gomez.
Sergio Gomez.
They still have him, but he's not holding it down.
Rated, bro.
He's not really rated at the moment. Martin saying Tierney goes in the summer. Well, then if there's a couple, I have no idea. I'm pretty sure you'll see something happen. There's no way City let someone go and not get a replacement. We say that, but right now, Pedro Porro maybe, but he's not a left back. He's just a right back. It wouldn't make sense.
Pep changed Cancelo from a right back to a left back.
But he was always been playing left back though. No, he's always been playing left back. Go look at when he was playing at Juve. And
I think they're gonna go offer Barcelona tons of money for Balde on the left side.
By the way,
Balde.
he was
I
playing
think I think Pep will go and convince them to sell him because they are in a deep financial.
What about Anthony Robinson or someone like that? Someone that I think is decent. Who definitely can improve. Theo Hernandez, maybe throughout the season.
Theo Hernandez is not for sale.
It will cost them a
Not-
brick
not-
money. It will
not
cost
this
them a lot of
season.
money.
Yeah, he's gonna cost
yeah.
that brick, bro. That's gonna cost him.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. It might be Balde
You
because
say brick, but
Barcelona
what-
already
you're-
said they need money, Cass. They need money. They
True.
are in deep financial trouble.
That's a good shout then. But you say brick, but then Bayern Munich might be buying flipping Cancelo for a brick. So a brick for a brick.
I don't think they're gonna buy him, Cass. I think the problem is coming back. I don't think they're gonna buy
Maybe,
him.
where if they was to offer him, okay, we'll give you Sergio Gomez on loan, and if you with an option to buy, and you give us Theo Hernandez, we'll give you 60, 70 million.
But then who's the backup then? Because if you leave the backup,
Ake, innit?
Ake and Laporte.
Yeah, but he's got that. That's what I'm saying. So if they go for Theo Hernandez, go give them Sergio Gomez on loan. So they got a backup. Not as good, but he's attacking. He might work out in the league there. And then, of course, give them the money, innit? I mean, that's not bad.
For who? For Balde or Theo
No,
Hernandez?
for Theo Hernandez, of course. Or they go for Balde and then say, okay, we'll give you Sergio Gomez on loan. You over there, you speak Spanish anyways. That's your thing. It will fit right in, maybe. I'm just saying it's like that. But let's move on to I think it's time to move on to the Arsenal stuff before the Chelsea stuff, because I think there's a lot to talk about in Chelsea. Arsenal, we're just talking about that on Kieran Tierney. Kieran Tierney might be potentially leaving the club in the summer, but I haven't really seen who he might be linked with. Mo, do you know who he's linked with at all?
Absolutely. I don't know.
Do you think that's a good move?
Yeah, he has to move. The guy looked terrible against City, and it looks like he's out of favor. It's in his head. I think he should move. I think he should go to, I don't know, Fulham. He's not gonna get a game. Brighton. He's not gonna get a game. He's gonna go maybe Everton on that left side or something. But it's other, or he goes abroad to Juventus or something. Is he Juventus?
Wait, how are Juventus gonna do that? They're about to get a 2-year ban.
So that's why they're gonna try to get him now, because I think their squad is aging.
He's not linked with anyone, but I'm seeing a lot. Why am I seeing a lot of quotes that he might be out? You know, Kieran Tierney.
Exactly. I'm seeing a lot of quotes right here. But I know you want to talk about Kieran Tierney, but the third bid though, Moises Caicedo.
I know that, but it's just
80 million.
Your club wants him. Your club actually wants it. It's from the Sun. I'm seeing it a lot. Juventus and Inter Milan are circling for
In
this man
for
right
Kieran
now.
Tierney for
Yeah.
a loan.
Of course, we're going to talk about
For a loan,
Moises
but now,
Caicedo and Tielemans. Can they make a late bid? Yeah, now, right now.
Yeah, but we have a left back. We have
Who's your
actually
left back?
two left backs.
Who's
We
your
have
left
two. We have Gosens, the one that plays for
Gosens.
Germany, and we have DeMarco that plays for Italy, and they're both okay.
They're both okay.
DeMarco is having like 8. No. DeMarco is levels above.
Gosens can
Tierney.
play on the right. So what about when you sell Dumfries? Gosens can play on the right.
Yeah, that's the thing. Maybe Gosens will play on the right, and
Exactly.
we'll get Tierney
I
as a
think
backup.
Tierney
But
would
he
be
wants game time.
Yeah, but I think Tierney would be a great thing for you. And I think with Juventus, they definitely need something now. But I can't see him going to Juve. I think it'd be a good
I don't think
move.
he's gonna be good in Italy, Cass. He's not.
No, I think so. He's tough. And
Maybe,
if anything, Italy lack is a lot of pace, and that's what Kieran Tierney can offer. He's solid. He's a warrior.
Yeah.
So what? Okay, so if Kieran Tierney's going to be on the way out for how much, that must mean if it is, who's going to be back up? That means Arsenal will be in for another left back.
I think they're looking to bring Tavares back in.
Tavares.
Yeah, Tavares is having a very good season.
Leave him there, bro. Please bring him back in. Bring him back in. I'll love it.
Get him back
Please.
still.
Get him back, Arsenal. Get him back, please.
Please.
I'm begging.
Make that.
And then
I
obviously,
don't think Kieran Tierney is gonna leave this winter, but anyway.
I can't see it either, man. Not when the squad's so together at the moment. I'm pretty sure he has a big part to play, always being injured, but he's still there. He's fit at the moment. It's not that thing. What about Moises Caicedo? Because there's a third bid rumored incoming for them. It is kind of confirmed, basically. So if anyone doesn't know, they had a 60 million bid 2 days ago, rejected. Then yesterday they had a 70 million bid, by the way, with package and add-ons included. You know, rejected. The latest rumor is going to be: is it going to be a 75 million? Is the next attempt?
It's 70 plus add-ons, which is 5 million if they win the league. 5 million, I think, if they win the league. So it's basically 75 million, because we know they're gonna win the league, because they're gonna win the league. But still, they are holding for 80 million, and I think, I don't know why. I'm looking at the odds, and it says that he is staying.
He is staying.
The odds are in favor of him staying. For some reason, the bookies say that he might stay.
All right, cool. Well, this is literally the latest from this guy that's been all over the news. I'm not too sure how credible he is, but he's got a massive. His name's Eduardo Hain. He's been all over it first. He says there have been talks between Brighton and Arsenal today. This is 4 minutes ago, and there are starting to be agreements. The final fee is the most complicated part, but a deal could be reached very soon. Reported Terra Deportes, I think, and that is a Ecuadorian outlet. So is he credible enough? I'm not too sure. You know, there's not much else that's been really going on for it. I'm literally trying to find anything on Caicedo, but it's just literally just now Man United's being linked with him. I don't know why. Like, we've got any sort of money. What kind of trump card do you think this is? But there's the rumor circling that there will be a third bid, and I can't really see anything between Brighton saying, why would you reject a world record fee? What can they do with 75 million? If you trust your board that much to get you the players that you need, they can do a lot with that money. A lot with that money. Do you not agree, Monts? You wanted, this is a player that you guys wanted. Didn't want it because you don't believe he's not worth that much.
Yeah. I don't believe he's worth the money. I don't think anywhere near the evaluation. I think what Brighton are feeding off now is the demand, and that's how they're able to get such a crazy price tag for him, in my opinion. I just don't see it being viable. I think in terms of the age, yeah, it works. Coming in for Arsenal, he's not going to start for Arsenal. Like, do you lot look at me now? Is Caicedo starting for Arsenal?
No, I said that many times.
Right, he's not starting for Arsenal.
Maybe, but it might be.
It
might be a long term. No, but it might be a long term replacement. Remember, Partey's
the only team he's starting at in the Premier is probably Liverpool.
Yeah, but they're building for the future. Caicedo's what, 21? Is he 21?
Yeah,
21 years of age. Cool. Partey's near enough 30. Xhaka's near enough at the age he's at. You know, they have got an aging midfield, and that's a starting midfield. They're gonna need options around that, and that's completely fine.
I hear it. I don't know.
I actually don't think that their midfield is aging. Partey is just 30. Xhaka is still 29. That's prime. Not for Fabinho Monts, not for Fabinho, but that's
No,
prime.
he's
For
30 now. He's 30.
for everybody else, 29 is prime in the midfield. Like this is where you like look at Kevin De Bruyne at 29. He's absolutely the best in the world. Like 29 is the new 22.
Kevin De
23.
Bruyne has slowed down, but he's
It's
still
gonna be a
just-
But
long.
he's Series 2, isn't
But,
he? Isn't
but you're even if it's an £80 million option on the bench or 75 million, it's gonna get his starting place at some point. He's gonna have lots of games. There's gonna be Champions League for Arsenal next season. You know, this is something that Liverpool lacked, getting options. You know, they've had that same midfield free pretty much for a long time, never really replaced. It's not that bad. Look, Man United's got 70 million Jadon Sancho fighting for a place on the right wing at the current moment. You have players that are worth a lot of money that are on. Nunes is not exactly firing right now. Is he going to be in favour of the new manager if there is a new one, or next season even once? But yet he's still going to be an option off the bench regardless of the price. His actual price is what? 80 million package, 64 million, whatever you want to call it. It's still there, innit? You're allowed
Why are
it.
we talking
They've
about
got-
Liverpool?
bro, it's-
No,
it's
no,
me-
but I'm
to
comparing
me-
it to Man United, Liverpool, and you're allowed
to
these
me, it
options.
sounds like
I'm
you're
trying to
allowed
be.
have
By the way,
these
I'm trying to be
100 million
neutral
players
as
on your
possible.
bench. It's
Yeah,
not
but-
that.
What's wrong with that? So everyone else is allowed, but Arsenal.
No, I didn't say everyone else is allowed. I still have the same. My stance on that is that if you pay them that much amount of money for a player, more time is for them to start and hit the ground running.
Think about
If
it.
it's a-
El Nenny's out long term too.
Or if it's someone for the future, and you can say yes, Caicedo is there for the future, but at the same time, like their DMs and their eights aren't exactly old and uncrusty, and they can't kick a ball no more. These guys are, as Mo said, in their prime.
Yeah.
You can still get easily 3 more years out of Xhaka and Partey, in my opinion. Not saying it's always going to be them two. You need other options, but that's just what I think. I do think anyone who gets Caicedo is going to be a plus. I just think it is overpriced and it's not guaranteed. I think as for someone who's had one good season and
Not one good season. 15 games. 15. Just 15 games. I just want to put this out there because
played well this season as well. So you could say it's half the season. So you say half last and half this season. You could say.
But I'm sorry, Mons. I really have to agree with you. 80 million for someone who played 15 games and looked okay at Brighton, who all the players look great. Well, this is overpriced shit.
Hey, if I speak, they'll shoot my head off. So.
Okay. Well, yeah, like Mudryk, handful of games, overpriced. His age, similar age. If anything, went for 100 million.
I think for attackers, it's a bit different, though. It's a little bit different for attackers.
But who knows what the length of the deal might be? It might be a 6-year deal he might get put on, or a 7-year deal. Do you get it now? Now the whole conversation changes. Now you got a 10-year. It's not going to be 10 years. I doubt a decade. But you got a player that you can have for a decade as your new DM. When Partey gets to 32, when he gets older,
Casemiro changed Man United.
of course he
for
changed.
70 million, for 50, 60 million,
55,
and he
but yeah.
is 10 years older or
Yeah, but
11 years older
he's
than
his prime.
Caicedo.
Partey's his prime. But what do Man United need? They need to get rid of McTominay, which
You
is
needed
looking
a
likely.
DM. Do they need the DM for 80 million? Arsenal.
Yes.
For 8, they need a DM
If
for 80 million.
if your scouting team believes you're gonna have a DM for the next 10 years, that's gonna keep progressing in the way you're playing football. If Man United were to go into get the next best young DM, because when you look at the round of the world of DMs, you guys, yeah, how many are there in when they're young that you can say, you know what, he's probably gonna be world class in the future? Chouameni, Camavinga, they're already at Real Madrid. Good luck, you're not getting off them. Name me some more. I'm gonna wait right now. Give me 5 names that are young. Now a DM that's gonna be
Enzo
something.
Fernandez is.
He's not
young
DM,
and
but keep going.
No DM.
But he's a midfield.
Oh,
Enzo Fernandez in the World Cup.
No,
I'm sorry,
Mo, stop
Actually,
moving the
Wait,
You're
goalposts.
wrong.
I-
Actually,
Mo.
you are wrong. You're
No,
wrong.
no, Mo,
I guess
Mo,
you're
Mo.
wrong.
No,
You're wrong. Enzo
Oh,
Fernandez in the World Cup played like a DM. You're
All
wrong.
right,
Like,
cool.
you're absolutely
All right, cool.
wrong.
But that's international ball. This is football where he plays centre mid for Benfica where he's thriving. So cool, long term. I'm asking awkward questions. You want me to be shameless. I get it. But this is the type of show we got right now. I'll be shameless tomorrow. Don't you worry. But I'm asking an awkward question again. Name me 5 DMs that are actual DMs like Caicedo, like Chouameni in this world football that you can think of the age around 20, 19, whatever, to about 22 years of age that you can have long term that's going to thrive in the future. You're like, you know what? He's definitely going to thrive in the future and he's going to be up there.
Do you know why
Up
we
there.
can't? Because most of them don't thrive that way. They hit their prime at 26, 27, 28, and not even their prime. That's when they become DMs, become viable and noticeable. Simply because at that age, there's the reason there's so little of them is because hardly any of them can displace someone who's already got the nous and the age and the experience to navigate that position consistently. Young players barely thrive in that DM, that
But
low,
Mo,
role
but I mean,
position.
sorry.
Bro.
Before
Okay.
we do that,
All right, cool. I've got a super chat from Ibby here.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
says,
Yeah,
everyone
let's do
said
the
the
super
same
chat.
thing about Ben White. To me, Arteta has a good record with big money signings. Market is what it is. We need to overpay. They want to win the league once, yeah? Big up Ibby, by the way. If anyone else wants a super chat, get them in. Make sure you're liking the video as well. We got another show going on later. Well, when I say we got another show, I say Monts has got a show coming up after this. I'm pretty sure he'll put his props on signings and everything. So yeah, make sure you tune in for after that. But I'm gonna have to ask it. So they need to overpay. They want to win the league. They want to build something for the future. Their age is going further down, by the way. So it was 24 years. Now it's going to go like 23.8 if they get Caicedo, right? Something like that. Again, Monch, yeah. What did you repeat? What you just said, so I can. I forgot. Oh shit.
Bro, because you said, oh, like name top five, name me like five.
Oh, they don't thrive because of the age. Okay, Caicedo is playing for Brighton, who's keeping the midfield ticking. By the way, you can clearly see what they were missing yesterday against Liverpool. Yeah, you can clearly see it, right? He can tick the ball. He's in a system that is kind of similar to Arteta's, going forward, throwing the kitchen sink, do your thing. Can hold it down by himself. Name me more players in the world that he's doing in the Premier League, by the way. The same thing we give Rice props to. Basmati long grain rice. Basmati long grain rice, yeah.
It's so clear of Caicedo, fam.
Anyways, I don't think.
Hold on.
I don't
The
think
last
so.
thing I'm gonna say about this, Bissouma was doing the same thing for Brighton
Yeah,
last
but
year.
no,
And look at him this
there's
year.
levels between Tottenham and Arsenal right now. No players thriving in Tottenham.
But that's even harder.
No. So shouldn't Bissouma stand out like a sore thumb then?
No.
Bissouma
Because
would have been like the superstar of the Spurs based on your talk.
maybe he should. And maybe if Bissouma went to Arsenal instead of Tottenham, he would have been this guy. You remember, difference can be in managers all the time and systems. He's in a shit system that don't allow. Remember, he's gone from passing football months, yeah. Sorry if am I a bit loud to everyone? Sorry if is it going from passing football to everybody, like passing, going forward, and all that, to a team that sits back, doesn't really do much, and hasn't got much going forward in front of him. That's the only thing I can say about Bissouma. He's playing haram ball, bro. So
I'm not
Caicedo,
coming for Caicedo. Absolutely phenomenal player. 15 games, absolutely fantastic, magnificent. But for Arsenal fans to come here and be shameless and tell me that they're not overpaying for him, accept it. They're overpaying for it.
No,
and if you want to win the league, you overpay for players.
Of course, that's
Exactly. That's
the perfect
our
way.
point. We're not
Perfect.
saying Caicedo is a bad player. I'm just saying you are paying the same energy the Arsenal fans talked about Mudryk when they said Chelsea overpaid for someone who played 24 games top flight. Have the same energy about your signing that you're about to pay 80 million pounds.
That's just Mo. Do you know where that's silly? Mo, that is silly because when Arsenal fans were in for Mudryk, they were also doing the same thing. We're not overpaying for Mudryk. You think they're gonna, just because it's now Caicedo, they're gonna do the same thing? You know what they're like. You can't get onto them. They are right or they're right, or when they're wrong, they're still a little bit right. That's just how it is with them. Understand that. It is what it is, bro. Generally, Caicedo, we know he's a good player, bro. But
Fantastic.
for someone with such a small CV and a small sort of, obviously, there's a plethora of games where you look at him and go, yeah, that's why they're paying the money for him and all that stuff. But for me, look at, and I hate to say the Sambi Lokonga thing, because man had the co-sign from Vincent Kompany. Look how the fuck he turned out. Look how he fucking turned out. And I'm not saying he was a 70 million, he's a world beater, but Caicedo was a fucking world beater, bro. He's paid less, bro. Like how many? Wait, I'm pretty sure Lokonga got a similar amount of appearances, bro. When he was coming through.
And you know what? Finish off because I've got something new to say. It's just come
Because
out.
I'm onto something. You know, I'm onto something here, bro. With the Lokonga thing, it can happen, fam.
I ban Lokonga. What he done was disgraceful. What he done was disgraceful. I can't lie. Like for me, I don't rate it. But Sky Sports News, yeah, has just come out 11 minutes ago and said that Chelsea have met the 120 million euro clause. They've met the release clause. So now it's not even up to Benfica anymore. It's up to the player. The same player that kissed the badge not too long ago, by the way. I wonder how that's gonna look. Let's talk on Enzo Fernandez and Chelsea business currently. What do you make of this, then, Monts, man? I'm hating. I'm hating.
Bro, because
Can we do the super chat before we go to Simon? Can we do the super chat about Arsenal just before we go to Chelsea, so we won't go back to it? Although just with the super chat, Cass, can we just do that for now? Can we do the super chat on Arsenal from Olo before we go to Chelsea, because I don't want to go back to Arsenal.
All right, fair enough. Cool. Just because Mo asked very nicely. Big up Olu. with a super chat. He says, not all Arsenal fans, just the 21 and under fans.
He means about like the people that Monts are talking about. They're always right. They were gonna overpay for Modric, but Caicedo's not overpaid. I appreciate it, Olo. Thank you so much for the super chat. It's
oh, yeah.
absolutely what
Guys,
very reasonable person, Olo.
Guys,
fair enough, fair
make
enough.
sure you are liking the video. We are 22 likes away from the 200 mark. Please get me that 200 mark if you don't mind. Get on your burner's burner. You know, go ask your mum, go tell your dad, go tell your little brother. Get on a YouTube account and make sure you like the video if you don't mind. But yeah, Enzo Fernandez. So they met the release clause. Now, Benfica are void. They are void of this deal now. They can't say anything. It's all down to the player and what he wants. What do you guys think is the best move for Enzo Fernandez? He's 21, 22 years old, right?
Yeah.
So he's at a good age of his career. He's just won the World Cup. He's on a high. He's having the best season with Benfica, by the way. And he can get Benfica a lot of money that they don't need right now. But that money, that can be, obviously money's money, business is business. What do you think this guy is this a good deal? Is it a bad deal? And who's getting a better option? Like, who's getting a better deal out of Benfica or Chelsea?
I'll run it first because I've got to go in a second. Bro, I'll be real. With the money Chelsea are splurging, yeah, this don't surprise me. I think this is a move that Enzo Fernandez probably wants, but
It is the wait 1 sec. What do you mean it's not the release clause? It is the release clause, bro.
No, I said it is. I said it's
No. These man in the comments says it's not the release clause.
No. It is the release clause.
It is the release clause.
20 million euros.
It is the release clause. It's been
105 million pounds.
It says 160
But
million
it's
including tax. What are you on about, bro?
So that's there. Before you go on, Monts, that's the difference. If they submitted a bid and it got accepted, it would be that much money. The problem with the release clause is that you have to pay the taxes, and the taxes are 40 million euros.
Bro,
on
who?
top of the
Wait.
120 million.
Are we shit?
You know the difference between a bid accepted and a release clause. That's what I read. That if you submit a bid, I think the taxes is split.
Wait.
The one who got the money will pay it.
But
now Chelsea have to pay 160 million euros, which is 140 million pounds for him.
No. If anyone knows anything about bids, yeah, it's always split payments, by the way. But what are we really doing this now? We're shifting goalposts against Monts. You know what happened this summer? I've done it. You've done it. We talk about the package now. We don't talk about the bid itself. We talk about the package. Now, are we doing this thing where we go on to talk about taxes and how much it will cost? Is that where we're going towards?
It's technical. It's everyone now is so eager to deal with technicalities. Now it's all about these little technicalities.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it.
When all the Sancho stuff was happening, no one gave a fuck about technicalities. It was just 70 million euro dickhead for paying that. Look how shit this guy is right now. Do you know what I'm saying?
I can't.
But now, man, they want to chat about technicalities. Now.
This is wild.
It's killing me. It's killing our people. Technicalities are killing our people. The player is 120 M's. And now man are telling me about the split bids. Oh, I'm not hearing it, bro. I'm not hearing it. He's overpriced. He's a good player, but because Chelsea have the money, it's like the Man U thing. Now that man know they have the money, there's your price. You got the money, big man. Pay that shit. Personally, every time someone goes Chelsea, it's a massive risk because their system is so difficult and it's always changing. And I know they've gone for the Porro way, and that's the long-term way. But with Enzo, I don't know if it's going to work because with the double man pivot, it's so hard to look good, especially when the wing backs aren't exactly there. Maybe I think it is for the long term, but if Enzo don't work, what happens then? You now have 120 million players sitting there that you don't. It's so easy for massively priced players to suddenly not hit the ground running or struggle to get into the team, especially with the amount of options. And the way Chelsea are operating right now, maybe Enzo Fernandez if he doesn't hit the ground running, or if he doesn't do exceptionally well within his first season and a half, Chelsea are going to look elsewhere. Do you know why? Because they have the money to look elsewhere. See what I'm saying? So is that pressure for the player? Does he think about that pressure? No, I think it's a paycheck.
You know what? No. It says, so Sky Sports says Chelsea have met Enzo Fernandez's record-breaking 120 million release clause. But then Fraser here is saying, is it triggered or met? That's the question. I mean, I think if you've met the release clause, that means you're triggering it, mate. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. But they're going to pay it. Whether we like it or not, Chelsea are going to pay it. Do you know what I mean? And we're not getting a player. Not Liverpool, Not Man United, not Arsenal, bro. Chelsea
I got
Football
a few
Club.
nervous.
Yeah, do your
I
thing,
got
do your
a few.
thing, do your thing.
And then love, Mo, love, everyone,
that,
love.
love that. You know what? Where's Ace? Is Ace? Are you still in the building? If Ace is still in the building, get in here, man. We're not finishing right now. We're
I'm
gonna
not
keep
finishing.
going.
There's still a lot of talk.
We got a lot of
Listen,
talk to talk about. This is
Yeah,
gonna keep
listen.
going on and on and on. We are coming.
These
Ace, if
br-
you're in the
do
building,
you know the
please Instagram me
outspent-
right now.
Yeah, do you know they outspent the whole 5 leagues combined? Chelsea. I don't know. People want to tell me that's okay, and then
Is he worth? But is he worth the 120 million? That's the
I d-
question. That's the question I'm asking everybody.
Do you
I'm
know
gonna
why
go
they
through
paid the
everyone.
120 million? Because they're gonna get banned from signings this summer
Mm.
because of the money they spend. There's an investigation about the transfers and all this stuff, and I think they're gonna get banned, and that's why they are trying to sign everybody in this winter. Maybe I'm wrong, but people don't like to talk about the money, but I always like to talk about the money, especially if you don't succeed, especially if you don't win stuff. You know what I mean? Imagine if your club cast spent 200 million and you're not in the top 4 and you're not performing. You will be fuming. You will be like, okay, what is this? Why are we spending that much money and we're not achieving anything? You spend money and then you're not achieving. And I'm sorry, the same energy that goes to Darwin Núñez, the same energy that goes to Gakpo will have to go to Chelsea.
Alright, let's not get.
You are signing players left and right.
Let's not get into Liverpool because I'll rip into them in a sec. I can't wait. All right, cool, man. Obviously, I'm gonna go through some of the comments. I see. Kevy Kev, by the way, says he's glad that you mentioned that, Mo. So
What is that? What
he just said he's glad that you mentioned it.
Okay.
Where's this thing, man? I'm trying to find it now. There we go.
Before Cass goes through the comments, guys in the comments, let me know, when did it become okay to sign midfielders for 120 million euros? Like defensive midfielders. It's not Pogba.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, this is not Zidane. This is not Zinedine Zidane.
So
120 million euro for a midfielder that 21 years old,
You know
that has won the World Cup, yes, but winning the World Cup is different. Hugo Lloris won the World Cup. Langley won the World Cup.
Yeah,
There's a lot of players that won the World Cup.
There's a lot of players.
Rabiot won the World Cup, Cass. Rabiot won the World Cup. There's a lot of players that won the World Cup. So what are we talking about here? And people are gonna tell me it's okay to pay 120 million for Enzo is a cam, isn't he? Okay. I don't watch a lot of him. He has 5 assists.
He's done well, man. In the Champions League,
he's good. He's good.
Phenomenal.
Okay, he's good.
Phenomenal. But he's not a central attacking midfielder. Everyone knows that. But he's got a goal. Trust
he's
me,
not, right? He's a cam. And also he plays in the Portuguese league.
So we got
he didn't play. Go through the comments, but he didn't play, guys. He didn't have 5 assists in the Premier League. Look at Bruno Fernandez coming to Man United when he first came in 2019.
Yeah, right? In 3 years ago yesterday, I believe.
So January 2020 when he came in to Man United. So I'm sorry, it's different levels. Maybe Enzo Fernandez will turn into another Bruno Fernandez for them. But 120 is a lot of money.
Guys, get your questions in. I've got someone else joining in as well. Obviously, man like Ace, who's usually with us. We just rotated it a little bit. There's a lot of questions. D1 Millie, I big up D1, by the way. Love him. He says, I don't know what's going on today, but Cancelo should still be a Man City player. Absolute stupid decision to let him go. I've got some news on Cancelo, by the way, Mo. And guys, just a quick one before we go back on, because that's not the only signing Chelsea have got, by the way. If you don't know this, there's a couple others.
That's six more signings. 6. This is the 7th.
Yeah, but they also got another player, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people are hurting from, that know him. BR says, we are coming. TJ here says, we are overpaying for him, but we need to. If we don't get Caicedo, the push for the title will be severely weakened. So that's on obviously Caicedo. Football Gospel says, somebody tell Bowley, Ox, Jones, Naby, and Fab are available in a turn-in structure. Amir or Amar, official. I don't know how you say your name correctly. So let me know if I said the first one right or the second one, or if it's not right at all. Apologies. He says it isn't triggered yet. Bro, I'm showing you we are not triggering the clause. Ollie says, no, triggered is paid in a lump sum. Met can be done over installments. Okay. Crunch King said Enzo's a high risk because Chelsea still need a DM after that, so he doesn't succeed. It's going to be catastrophic. Amir says, if you trigger a clause, you have to pay all the money up front. That's the way it works. I'm not sure if that's the way it does work. Fraser says Nkunku, Gusto, Enzo, Badiashile, G. Aye, they're building something absolutely disgusting.
They're
BR says he's an A.
all younger than 22.
Yeah.
All of them.
Prime saying transfer prices are getting more and more ridiculous year by year. The inflation in price has distorted the whole market. That's why you've got to get a better board, though. If you get a better board, you get the better deals. Look what City just done. They just bought one of them sick one youngsters again from Argentina and River Plate, that DM, for like stupid little money. Dread is saying it's not our money. Chelsea till I die with free blue love hearts. He's right there. That's what it's going to be. I saw another one from Pablo says he's not worth the money. Let's be real. Come on, he's not worth the money. And this is a question: does FFP still exist? People don't know. Yeah, Chelsea were 1.6 or 5 billion pounds in debt from Roman. Now all that money is gone, right? All the money is gone, debt free. You are allowed to spend that money, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? So they're in free minds to actually spend as much as they need to. That's what a lot of people don't understand. What do you think, anyways, Mo? Is he worth the money, man? Would you pay it if you had the option? Would you pay it?
Listen, there's a super chat, and I wanna address
yeah,
that super
yeah.
chat because
There
it
you
is
go.
related to that. It's exactly that.
Yeah, go on.
AMT, you have AMT saying, maybe I'm not a football expert like you guys. We're not football experts, my friend. Isn't the DM or the CM the most important player in the team? Yes, but the hard ones to find and the one that will get you 20 plus goals. And that's why forward and strikers historically were the most important ones. Unless it's a Zidane, it's a Ronaldinho, it's like someone in the midfield that is a game changer. Is Enzo Fernandez? Do you rate him as high as Zidane at his prime? That's the answer to that. 120 is 120. If we remove the money, it's an absolute brilliant signing. But if he's not as good as 120 million, people are saying they're gonna go spend again, which proven because he spent in Koulibaly, he didn't work out. They spent on Fofana, he's injured. They went and got Badiashile, they got another Fofana as well. I don't think he's worth that much money.
What about you, Ace? You're in the building, obviously. Big
What's
up yourself.
happening? What's happening?
Love to hear it, man. Obviously, if anyone don't know, Ace is a Man United fan, so it's another neutral opinion. Big up for the super chat as well from earlier AMT. Do you think Enzo Fernandez is worth this money?
Bro, hell no. What do you think this is, bro? No way he's not worth that money, man. You know what it is? It's the World Cup hype, innit? That's what it is, man. It's literally the World Cup hype. So when Saudi Arabia beat Argentina, was anyone talking about Fernandez? No one was talking about him.
A little bit.
No one was talking about him. No one was talking about him.
He didn't play.
Exactly. He didn't even play.
No, but that's a mistake.
Did he not play the first two games?
He didn't, because it was Paredes playing, and then they realized the mistake.
Yeah, so Jose says here he's actually a Benfica fan, innit? Yeah, Jose Vasconcelos says Enzo is unbelievable player. I don't think you guys realize how good he is, coming from someone who watches him week in and week out.
Okay,
yeah, he's still not worth 120 million though.
Yeah, of course.
Because because you know why he ain't, because like everyone said, oh, we watch what's his name, Felix, every single day. Bro, he hasn't really hit the heights of what he should be hitting. He should be in the mix of one of the top talents. Like he's named as the top talent, but on the pitch, he's good, but he's not great. Like he's not that great. Like, you know, like he's all right. He's all right. Like for me, if he was great, Atletico Madrid wouldn't let him go.
No. It's just that the type of football. I think Joao Felix is a fantastic player, to be honest.
He's good, but I wouldn't
and they
say
got him on
like...
loan. They paid 11 million for the loan, and listen, it's the fees. Like Inter paid 10 million to loan Lukaku for 1 year, so at least they didn't pay the 120 million for Joao Felix, and now they're paying 120 million for this guy, Enzo Fernandez, who is a brilliant player, as good as Caicedo is. And Casemiro, but Casemiro is proven. I can't compare Casemiro to these guys. Onana,
you can't even say Casemiro in this sentence, man.
But so Enzo, Modric, Caicedo, you know what I mean? Like these young players come into the picture now with not a lot of games, not a lot of trophies, and now we're talking about 100s, 80s, 120s. That's a lot of money for these guys, but it looks like the money is not drying out from Chelsea, right? They have a lot of money.
I got some news as well. It says apparently see Cancelo. I know it's off topic. Apparently, Cancelo's squared up to Pep in training, and Ruben Diaz flung Cancelo.
Yeah, there was something.
Is that recent? That must have been quite recent.
Yeah, it was something. No, I wouldn't say it was recent, but it was like when he started to get dropped. When everyone was like, oh, like, because I play FPL, and obviously he's in my team.
Yeah.
So when he was like getting dropped at back-to-back games and getting subbed off for like half time, I'm thinking, nah, there's something going on, man.
Yeah, and
something ain't right.
And apparently, according to Samir here, he says Bernardo Silva just said in a Portuguese interview he's looking for a new challenge in the summer. But I believe that's nothing new.
Yeah, that's nothing new. Yeah, Silva wanted to leave last season.
Yeah,
he wanted to go Barca.
So we're just talking on obviously Enzo and stuff like that. But let's talk about another one. Let's talk about another one then. Malo Gusto. You know, that's he got confirmed yesterday as well. That's a big buy. But I think for him it's bad, man. For someone for the talent that this man, that he possesses, you're gonna be second fiddle to Reece James. I think it's a bad move.
He's not coming this year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you're gonna be when he's fresh, Reece James. You think you're gonna be
second fiddle?
He's gonna be what? He's a right back, isn't it?
Yeah, he's gonna be second. He's gonna be second fiddle, man. But these signings are not even Potter's signings, man. Potter's not like he's probably not even involved really. He's just like, all right, cool. Like he doesn't have, you can tell he doesn't have that authority, like where he's like, yeah, not really. I don't think he fits my system. Like he doesn't have a say. I don't think he has a say in anything. Like if Todd Boehly wants this guy or this guy's making noise, etc., he's just gonna buy him. Like regardless of what you're trying to do, I don't even care what you're trying to do. I'm just gonna buy him anyway.
Yeah,
that's what it feels like it is, and I feel like Potter's he's in a struggle to get all these players on board on what he's trying to do. I feel like he's in a struggle, man.
I had to ask the awkward question yesterday. I believe it was on our call-in show. We had a lot of guys. If you want to become a member, make sure you hit the pin. The link is right there. Just if you want to support the channel, become a member. Priority on call-in shows, and there's going to be another one running up soon. So yeah, do that, or in the description below, whatever you prefer. Make sure you're liking the video as well, man. Every like goes a long way. Make sure you subscribe. It goes a long way. But yeah, so the awkward question is now, so Chelsea spent nearly another 300 million, if that's going to be the case, right? If not close to it, same as Summer. He's been backed. The guy's been with a squad. Is it a crime if he doesn't make any sort of European football, let's say even the Europa League or Champions League this season, Mo? Like, do you think that's criminal if he doesn't?
Yes. How you break
100%.
You break the record of not everyone, all the top 5 league combined in a window, and there's still half the season to go. You have to make European football.
What European football though? What European football?
I don't know how far they are. They're 10 points, 12 points away from Man United and Newcastle, to be honest.
They have to make something.
Yeah, I think so. They have to make something, because I was having an argument thinking like, cool, Potter does deserve the time. But it's not like he's just come in with his squad. He's had the squad before. They clearly haven't been on board. Obviously, they're not good enough, right? So that's that. But now he's been back. So you've got 5 months now, right? 5 months till the end of the season. You got half the season to play. You're only 9 points or 10 points away from top 4. It's like you have to ask the questions now. Like this is not me being salty, or this is not me being anything. I can't be, because my team's in the top 4 at the moment. By the way, someone's kitchen going off. is that
oh
you? Yeah. So on that note, that's why I say, does he have to make top 4? Otherwise, do you sack him?
I'm gonna let Ace talk.
I don't think there was. It's a tough one. It depends. It depends where they finish. Like if they finish like 7th or something, I don't think he will get sacked. But if they finish where they are right now, he possibly could shift him. Possibly could get sacked.
Yeah, I agree.
10th is that's
they're not going to finish 10th.
I just think
no, but I'm saying like if they do finish, and if they do finish where they are, or if they finish if they finish where they are, then obviously you if they finish 7th, 6th, then
can I deep you lock his squad currently right now? Yeah, so he's got a front 3 now of Sterling, João Felix, and Mudryk, and he's also got that new boy Madueke, right winger, right? So he's got options there, right? In the midfield, he's about to have Enzo, Kovacic, and Zakaria, and you got your Mason Mount, or whatever you want to call it, Jorginho. You got your back line of Badiashile, Koulibaly, Thiago Silva, Chalobah. You got Chilwell back now. You got Reece James back. You got Fofana. You know, I
The
think
two Fofanas.
two Fofanas,
No,
whatever.
one is forward, one
And-
is.
Oh, yeah.
So when you deep that squad, of course, squad needs time to gel, and the players coming in needs time to gel. But I can only relate off of Man United when they brought in 4 or 5 signings and they look like they've all come up to scratch. Maybe not everyone's played at their best of their ability, but that's the way I'm running it off of. You know, there's about 600 million that's nearly been poured into that squad, and if you can't even get top 4, it's like, bro, that means you're not doing something. If you end up finishing 8th or 9th, you have to ask the awkward question: are you really gonna? Should I really give you more time to do this? Because I'm pretty sure someone else can come in and do that job. It's a mad team. Chelsea's got a
It's
mad
a
team.
mad team.
But yeah, man. Other than Chelsea,
But I feel like they overpaid on a few people, but it is what it is, and
yeah.
it's that's the market, isn't it?
Other than Chelsea, I would also like to talk about Newcastle quickly. Newcastle are about to ship off John Joe Shelby, right? So that means they're about to get a midfielder in, and the whole question is around James Maddison. Is he gonna? If you know, I don't know how much John Joe Shelby's gonna get shifted for, but James Maddison's the one that's been linked. They just bought the boy from, I think he's a right back from West Ham, young promising player. I think a couple £1 million. I'm not too sure if they got another player in. Did they get? Yeah, they got Anthony Gordon in for 45 million. So you got a hard-working, tenacious player there. Is he gonna work out? I think he's average, but he might be good option. You know, someone that's gonna press, someone that doesn't stop, and then now you go get a James Maddison. What do you make of their season if they go get him?
Yeah, if they get James Maddison and he stays fit, then yeah, that is really.
What is that top 4 guaranteed?
I'll say yeah. If they keep everyone fit, then yeah, I'll say top 4. They'll probably seal top 4 because they got nothing else to play for. They're out the FA Cup, right?
They're gonna have the final again.
They lost against Sheffield Wednesday, didn't they?
Well,
Or
you said,
something like that.
Mo, you say there's a final, but Southampton might turn up against their gaff tomorrow.
I can't lie. Newcastle ain't been
But
playing
they
that
haven't
great.
lost a game. They haven't lost a game in a year in St James Park. So they're not gonna lose tomorrow.
Well,
You never know, man. But to be
I
honest,
lie, you never know.
Southampton's been, they played them off the park, man. So
They were so
Yeah.
poor in the first game, mate. They were so poor. But anyway,
Yeah,
I
Newcastle
know what
was
you guys
poor,
talking
man.
about, but
So, to be honest, like a 1 goal lead is nothing, man. In the semi-final, bro.
Yeah,
Nothing,
I agree.
Southampton's gonna come at them. Like,
How much
and
does
they-
James Madison go for?
50
I think
million
they're
pounds.
gonna like 50 mil.
So that's 100 million, pretty much.
So hold on, if James Madison is 50 mil, you want to convince me that Caicedo is 80 mil? It's like, how is that even like how do people make sense of this?
He's
How do people make sense of
max.
this?
I would say is like 25 mil.
50, 40? Because I don't know.
English
But
tax.
anyway, our Newcastle for me are, if they get Madison, Anthony Gordon, I know you don't rate guys, but I think is an absolute brilliant addition to an energetic team that it's actually, imagine Almiron getting subbed off and Anthony Gordon coming on with all the energy and all the running in him and we have seen Eddie Howe developing the likes of Almiron. Joe Linton now is one of the, I think, the most developed player in the Premier League over the last year, to be honest. So he can if he can get a tune out of Anthony Gordon, and we know the ability is there. Do you deny that the ability is there?
Nah, of course. I think there's something there. I think Eddie Howe, if you can get a trick out of a couple of players, you can definitely get a trick out of another one. If you embed him and he's going to be excited, he's going to want to prove something, you know. So I think it's a good signing for Newcastle. It's maybe a step up, you know. In 2-3 years they can get rid of him. It's not if he don't work out, you know. So and then
Yeah, because Chelsea wanted him as well.
Something that they have lacked is as you're saying, isn't it? Is like they've lacking so much creativity. Is that now it's to the point? It's like now the Adam Madison. Now you got your creativity. You got Madison, Joe Linton potentially, and Bruno Gomes. You're thinking like, raw, like I'm thinking like you got
that's a lit midfield, my friend. That's lit.
that's quite a tasty midfield if I'm being honest, and that's probably gonna That's probably gonna tell me that's the end of Leicester City for now, unless they get something dramatic in, you know. So Newcastle really, if they do get that, tells me they are pushing for top 4. That is it. That's their side. They want it.
Yeah, they know they're obviously close. So if they can get Madison over the line in January, that's good. But I don't know. Leicester, they are a weird club, man. They will just hold out until
So you're saying that the Madison deal is actually better than the Caicedo deal overall for what Arsenal need compared to what Newcastle need? Yeah, see.
Yeah, 100%. Let me tell you, 100%. Go ahead. But I'm gonna just say one word. Look, 100%. Madison comes in, starts, change the way Newcastle play. Caicedo comes into the club to Arsenal, he doesn't start. He waits for his chance if Partey or Xhaka injured. So of course, the Madison deal is a much better deal. It's as simple as that.
True. Madison comes in and starts straight away.
Right away, and he
No
changed
doubt.
the way they play. The creativity is not from the wingers now; it's from the middle. It's from James Madison. While Caicedo, tell me one Arsenal fan that can guarantee that Caicedo will start tomorrow if Partey and Xhaka are fit. They can guarantee it.
Never. No way.
Well, I don't know what other news has gone on at the moment. I think
Because even Mudryk, like if he went Arsenal, he wouldn't start straight away.
yeah.
So that's why I'm sorry.
He wouldn't
Madison
start.
deal is more. Will have more.
More of an impact, definitely.
Exactly, more of an impact on how the Premier League will look. If they don't get Caicedo, still Arsenal on form, they will win the league with 95 points. So
yeah, I don't know what else. The only last link I'm just gonna rubbish off quickly is the Man United Tielemans. I don't even think I even want to talk about that because we're broke, bro. We're not getting nobody. I don't know what's the point. I keep saying it every time. We're broke. Man United fans, if you're in here, don't get excited. We're not getting nobody.
Don't get excited,
we're not getting nobody.
Unless we somehow like get some sort of crazy loan deal out of nowhere, then yeah, but we're not.
But Elanga's leaving. Does that mean Sanchez coming back to the picture? Elanga's leaving.
No, it just means Pelestri gets a upgrade pretty much because it's now Pelestri and Elanga. More game time basically. That's what that is.
Yeah, Ten Hag said no for Pelestri.
Man United are just better off just relying on the youngsters. Jacoby Mino. I'd rather get, rather than getting a stopgap in a player that's not really, he's okay, he'll do a job. I'd rather just till now to the end of the season, use Jacoby Mino. He's in the setup. He's a centre mid. He's 17, 18 years old. I think he's 17, by the way. Get him some valuable experience. There's loads of games. Because next season, that experience could evolve him to a more of a beast. Do you know what I mean? So I'd rather just do that personally. That's just my way of looking at it. I don't want nobody. I'm kind of content. I know what the situation is with Manchester United. I don't need to think of anything else. We're not Liverpool, bro. Look at Liverpool getting dust off by, Matoma yesterday, getting put in a coma. Like, it's done. You got put in a bin. You bottled it. You're done. You're shit. You're not even going to get another centre mid. And now you're linked with who? They're linked with somebody. Sander Berge. I think it'd be a very good signing for them. Sander Berge would be a very good signing.
Who's that for?
Huh?
Who's that for?
Liverpool.
For United.
No,
For
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Liverpool are linked with Sander Berge from Sheffield United, who are actually playing very, very well this season. And he's been linked with Man United and Liverpool in the past. Not too long ago, a year ago.
Absolutely fantastic player.
Underrated.
Absolutely top
Massive.
notch midfielder that can play in the midfield. But I actually heard something else, guys, that actually Newcastle are looking to get him loan with an option to buy at the end of the season as well.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
I haven't really seen it. I've seen him, but I haven't really watched him like that.
Yeah, I haven't really watched him in this.
His
season
levels
anyways.
above Sheffield, and since the day he joined Sheffield, like in the beginning of last year, everybody was saying he should not have joined.
Well,
it's a mistake.
Football Bands chat says, aren't Fulham looking at Sander Berge? That could be a really good replacement when Man United buy Polina in the summer. So it'll be a like-for-like replacement,
You wish.
And then obviously with Fulham, Willian you said Willian is he's got an offer for Jarvis he says as well, Sander Berge is a ball. We love that Man United. Good. I would have Sander Berge as the understudy DM. 100%.
Yeah, instead of Fred and McTominay, of course you would have him.
Yeah, of course, 100%.
Of course you would
and
have
obviously,
him.
apparently, Willian's got an offer from a top 4 club. Did you say?
Yes, that's the thing. His agent said that he got 2 calls from a top club, and I mean top club. He's already at 6. So what do you mean top club?
Maybe.
Oh my God.
Maybe.
Are we gonna see Willian again?
Newcastle. I'm gonna throw in Newcastle and Tottenham, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say Newcastle.
Tottenham just got Danjuma because I heard something yesterday. It's a terrible rumor that Richarlison might go on loan to Everton. He's not happy with his game time. He complained about his game time, and he's not happy. And Danjuma coming into the picture is actually going to just reduce his game time more. So he's not happy.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Richarlison is the flop of
I gotta say that, man. Yeah, who's flop of the season at the moment then?
Richarlison.
It's got to be Richarlison.
Richarlison.
Oh, yeah. It has to be Richarlison.
65 mil.
Yeah,
65
it's
mil.
ridiculous. But
yeah, people are talking about Anthony and all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what other really news. Obviously, there's Gallagher stuff, boring crap. I don't really want to talk about that. But we're gonna finish up there, man. I think we've run over about 20 minutes. Big up Ace for jumping in. Big up myself, obviously. Always. If you don't back yourself, who's going to? And obviously, big up Mo. Big up everyone in the chat. Everyone that's liked the video. 225. So yeah, man. Big up that. Mo, you got anything else to say? We got nothing coming up till tomorrow. We've got a rival show tomorrow. I'm pretty sure there might be another transfer in the middle of the day, maybe like around 1 o'clock, potentially, maybe around 3:30. I don't know. We'll discuss it, but we
Yeah,
always
the
are
market
live.
closes tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Whoa,
It's
crazy.
deadline day.
It's
It's
deadline
deadline
day. It's
day.
gonna be an absolute madness.
It's
Guys,
gonna
make
be
sure you
madness.
smashing a like on the way out. Make sure you subscribed if you haven't. Make sure you put on your notification bell always. You know, we are here every single day for you guys. And obviously we appreciate it. So yeah, why are you laughing?
Because the comments are saying Nunes are the flop of the season.
Nah, I
Nah.
think he's even
Nah,
worse.
he's not, man. He's not, man. Even though people banter him, but he's not, man.
Yeah.
He's not.
Mate,
You got to look deeper. Richarlison is
You gotta
the
look
flop right now.
Richarlison.
everyone that's here as well, make sure you go to Monts' channel, Big Six Bands, where you find me over there for about 10 minutes or something like that. And obviously himself doing his transfer update and pretty much any news that's going on right now. So make sure you go over to Monts' channel, Big Six Bands. It will take you there. If you want to be lazy, is what it is. And I suppose there's nothing else to say. And we're out. Till tomorrow.